how severely he screwed my life up. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of trying to find love from him. What kind of world do we live in? Where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date.
Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're looking at why there's a female loneliness epidemic. Men have stopped chasing women and they're finally realizing what it means to be lonely. Let's watch.
What kind of world do we live in? Where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date.
They can. The problem is society has lied to us, telling us to never settle, telling us that we're the prize to be won, telling us that no matter who we date, we deserve better, that we shouldn't put up with this or that. When the reality is a lot of those things are just natural human things, that everybody makes mistakes and no one's perfect. We're expected to hold men to these ridiculous that they can never reach. We are taught to expect perfection from our relationships, and we're not perfect ourselves. Instead of being realistic on what we personally can bring to a relationship and finding a man that is similar, we keep our expectations ridiculously high, which will make it impossible for us to find someone amazing. If you are truly willing to date a man that has flaws and imperfections, a man that does his best and treats you well, but doesn't necessarily give you the world, you're gonna find a man. Those men are abundant.
The term never settle really hits the nail on the head because these women actually never settle, and once they get old, they realize these dating standards they set were wrong all along.
Having a little moment, I'm feeling a little sad. I don't know if it's because like my birthday's in 10 days or what, but I think I just think like about me when I was little, and I'm like, I did not think that I was gonna be alone at this age, and like I am fine, but some days I'm just like hyper aware that not that no one cares about me, but I'm like no one's number one priority, and sometimes I just want to feel cared for. Hence, I don't know, I guess me making myself moves tonight, because I'm like, it does feel nice when I take care of myself, but sometimes I just want to break. Like sometimes I just want someone to hold me, or I don't know. Sometimes I worry like the more like stuff about myself that I like unpack, like the more that I'm just like too much for like anyone to ever like handle or like want to get involved with.
Get some help.
And I know that's like a shitty part of me speaking right now. And in a few hours, like I probably won't feel that way, or I'll forget about it, but I have the moments. And I know I'm not like the only one that feels this way. And the thing is, I'm never going to get in a relationship just for the sake of getting in a relationship, because the like aspect that I'm like craving is like the like intimacy and safety, and I like don't feel safe or intimate like with most people. I don't even like being touched by most people. So yeah, except for you, Baloo. So it makes it tricky.
She really lives up to the lonely cat lady stereotype. Sounds like she's too picky for her own good.
Quick question for the people that are always in a relationship, always dating someone, are never single for that long because they always have another person lined up. Do you like just not care, or like, because do you have any like morals or boundaries or red flags? Because I feel like every single person who says you're pretty is probably not gonna like match your vibe every single time, or maybe it does because you just don't really care. I don't know, it just confuses me how you always have someone else right there, and then you're immediately as in love with them, and even more in love with them than you were with the last person. I just don't understand. Am I doing something wrong? Like, I find a flaw in every single person I talk to, and I'm like, you are not going to get near this. No.
I would suggest a new barber, then try dating again. Also, the constant complaining just shows you can't take accountability for being single.
A woman being lonely in her 40s, at no point between 20 and 40 did she get a slap in the face.
As a woman in her 40s, can I just say to women in their 20s and 30s, you're fine. You're fine. You don't need to settle for what this bullshit kind of peddling, I'm in my masculine so she can be in her feminine crap.
Do I really reply? Do I need to reply?
My love, we weren't talking about you. You're welcome to be single. I don't want to say anything cruel because I'm really a man filled with so much love in my heart. But you've chosen to be single by the choices you made in your life. There is an epidemic of male loneliness. There is. But it's a joint effort because society needs children. I'm not going to say anything further, but trust me, my love, you can stay lonely because no man of value deserves a woman that doesn't take care of herself. Apologies. I wish you love, I wish you happiness, but you do you. You continue to do you. We're happy without you for society. We need healthy humans that strive to reproduce, do good with themselves, and then do better for other people.
And this is the issue with social media. Here you have a single woman in her 40s giving dating advice to women. And on top of that, she's complaining about someone who's actually giving good dating advice for young people to settle down and start a family.
Dude, being single is freaking sucky and it's freaking hard. Like, everybody's like, oh, but you're so young. And it's like, yeah, I know I have time, whatever. But it's like, dude, some days you just get sick of it. You're like, I have nobody to come home to. I have nobody to make plans with ever. I have nobody's freaking family to spend time with. Like, it's just freaking sucky. And then let it out. I don't know, you guys. Like, honestly, most days I'm chill. I'm okay with like being single, but like some days you just get so sick of it and you just feel so alone and you're like, literally, where is this person that I'm supposed to spend like all of eternity with? Like, where are they? And it just gets hard and you're like, are they even coming? Like, genuinely, I don't know. I don't know, and sometimes there's just no hope. And yeah, you know, just check on your single friends because we're holding it together. And some people genuinely are like so happy being single, they don't even think about being with anybody else, and that is totally fine. I wish I was like that. And I don't think about my singleness every second of the day, but some days it's just so freaking hard to keep it together and act like I don't want that because I want it so bad. So yeah, anyway.
The good part is, she is still young. She is realizing that these new dating standards are just wrong and unattainable by 99% of men. And I hope she does find a good man to settle down with.
I need a husband. I'm tired of singleness. I'm 39 years old. Very soon I'll enter menopause, please. I need a husband in my life. No matter what you are doing, I'm going to marry you. Are you a barrel pusher? Are you a beggar? Are you a conductor? Please marry me. Please, I'm going to sponsor the marriage. I'm going to give you money to pay my bride price. I'm going to sponsor the wedding with my money. Please come and marry me. I'm tired of singleness. Please. I'm 39 years old. Please come and marry me. I'm getting old. I'm getting old, please. I need a husband in my life. I need a man in my life. I'm tired of singleness, please. I don't want to buy myself. I no longer sleep. All my mates are married with kids, but nobody wants to marry me. Nigerians, please, I'm calling everybody out. Please come and marry me. If you have a brother that needs a wife, please let me know. I don't care about what you are doing. I don't care. Even if you don't have a job, I'm going to sponsor it. I need a man in my life, please. I'm 39 years old. Look at me. Please, 39 years old without a child. 39 years old without a husband.
Oh, how the times have changed. Women went from I won't go 50-50 on a date to I will pay you to marry me.
I'm like at the point, I'm fed up with the male generation. Like, I'm at my end point where like I can't. There's someone right next to me and I think he's opening the door for his girlfriend. Oh my god. Let me just real quick. This man is opening the door for his girlfriend right now. I'm gonna die alone. I'm literally gonna die alone. He just opened the door for his girlfriend out of the truck. I'm gonna off a bridge now.
If that isn't a sign from God, I don't know what is. I think she was about to go on a tangent saying how there's no good men left when the man right next to her car was opening the car door for his girlfriend.
I just want
want my friend back. I don't miss the fighting or even the romantic parts of the relationship. I just feel lonely. He was like my best friend. Other people will be able to make me feel loved, make me feel attractive, make me feel enough. But I hope I can bond with somebody the way I bonded with him. And I know that clearly the time that we were spending together wasn't as important or fun for him, so I shouldn't miss it. But for me, the time we were spending together and the way that we were bonding, even just like texting throughout the day, meant everything to me. And without that, I genuinely feel really lonely. It's really just the small moments, like when I sit down to eat lunch, or I'm just like resting between doing things in my day and I just like, my phone's dry. I just don't have anyone to talk to. I want to hear about someone's day. I want to hear about his day. And it's just, like, hitting me today.
Let me guess, she thought the grass was greener on the other side, left her boyfriend, then realized these other men just don't care about her, and now she's lonely, missing the one man who actually cared for her.
I never complain on here, but honestly, I've been in tears all day. So I got the flu, got sick from my parents to tell me they were sick about 3 days ago. I had back-to-back sessions on the last 2 days, like 10 sessions, barely alive, breathing in my session. Yesterday, I woke up with hives all over my body and freaking out, contemplating life and wondering, should I go to the ER or just take Benadryl?
Damn.
Because my whole body was covered. So I think I had a reaction of something. Now, as a spiritual person, I'm like, I'm protected, I'm all this, but no. Are some people just being challenged right now? Because I feel like I am being challenged to a T. How can I run a business being sick? And then I found out that the insurance that I had ran out. So if I go to the ER or go to urgent care, I have to pay out of pocket. Not that the medical was any good anyways, because I had a high deductible. Please someone pinch me, tell me what the frick is going on, because I literally can't. I cannot. So I can't even do any readings. I can't even function. All I'm doing is making sure that I'm not hiving up and not itching and not coughing and blowing my nose. Who else can resonate? Because I'm freaking over it.
You can tell the female loneliness epidemic has hit an all-time high when these spiritual quote-unquote leaders are crying on their couch because they're lonely.
This girl at the bottom said, "Why is no one talking about the female loneliness epidemic? Hello?" And bro up here responded by saying, "The female loneliness epidemic." And it's a picture of SpongeBob he's in a pair of shackles that he can easily get out of. And the picture implying is that women are in a female loneliness epidemic, but women can literally have any man that they want. So, I mean, they can get out of the female loneliness epidemic at any point that they choose to. The male loneliness epidemic and the female loneliness epidemic are two totally different things. Because the male loneliness epidemic is happening because men literally cannot find a woman to be in a relationship with. Like a woman of any kind. Men are not like as shallow as women. We'll date an ugly girl. We'll date a fat girl. The problem is we can't find either.
You got me.
But the female loneliness epidemic is because women are looking for a very, 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 very specific man to be in a relationship with. He has to be good looking. He has to make a lot of money. He has to be 6 feet tall. Like, they have all these crazy requirements. There are thousands of men who will be in a relationship with them. They just don't want any of those men. They want men that meet their very, 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 very strict requirements. So ladies, do not even complain about the female loneliness epidemic because it's not real. It's not a real thing. You don't have a problem. Oh, you don't want to date a baldy McFatso? Guess what? A guy will date a bald chick who's fat. He'll do it. Well, why can't you do it? Men will literally date a bald fat chick. Okay, that's how serious the male loneliness epidemic is. You, with your female loneliness epidemic, it's not a real problem. These are problems that you make up because you're bored.
Like it or not, he is right. The difference between the male and female loneliness epidemic is that women are the one choosing while the men are the ones still searching for love.
I'm sorry, but to me, being 45 with no kids and no
husband, talking about I'm still trying to find the right one, is not a flex. That is not, baby, you are damaged goods at that point. I know y'all hate when I call y'all that, but time does not play. And y'all want to sit up here and be like, oh, in my 20s, this is my 20s. That is your prime, girl. Get the best. You are going to get the best man you can get in your 20s. I promise you that. After that, you are just the pick of a random ass litter, and you better hope to God that you find somebody, because when I'm telling y'all, it's hard out here. Y'all think it's all fun and games because you're cute now, your tight little waist and all that stuff. That shit gonna be gone, girl. You know what I mean? Like right now, stop around. Disclaimer though, I'm not saying going out here and be a baby mama. No. Do not go out here and have kids in your 20s if you're not married. Do not that. That is the girl, you will ruin your life. Do not do that. If you are not married, do not have kids in your 20s. Now, if you're not married and you get pregnant in your 30s, probably best to keep the babies, because we don't know when your next opportunity gonna come. But like I said, this is for marriage goals only. Get married in your 20s. And they talking about some, oh, what if you don't like that person? What if you change? You both are going to change. You both will have things you don't like and things you do like, but you just can't leave someone because of one thing you don't like about them.
That right there is the cure for female loneliness epidemic. Find someone you're compatible with in your 20s, get married, have kids, and grow old together.
I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of trying to find love from him. I mean, damn. I may not be pretty to somebody, but goddamn, I'm pretty to me. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm tired of this. I don't understand why the fuck am I still living. I just want to be somebody's girlfriend, somebody's wife, somebody's something. I deserve to be happy too. Why the fuck can I be happy? I'm tired. I'm tired of being...
There's a reason I posted this clip after the lady we just watched who said that you should get married in your 20s and grow old together, because if not, this is the outcome. You're gonna be in your 50s or 60s crying because you're lonely without a husband.
I feel like someone might need to hear this. The first time that you burst out sobbing, crying alone, like nothing instigated it, you're not talking to anyone, you're just like sitting alone in your house and the sadness just washes over you and you literally sob uncontrollably for like an extended period of time. Don't get scared. This is actually the beginning of your spiritual awakenings. The first time this happened to me, I was sitting alone in my apartment. I don't remember what triggered it. I think I just was actually like laying in silence, and I think I cried for 45 minutes straight. Just let it happen. Actually, the more you cry, the faster you process everything and the faster you'll move through it. And if anything, if you can, like, get excited because some crazy shit is about to happen, but it is going to end in a lot of really amazing magic starting to enter your life.
What some might call the female loneliness epidemic, she calls a spiritual awakening. You cannot make this stuff up.
So I've been seeing some videos on my For You page, and I think that it is finally time to discuss the female loneliness epidemic. Because I know the men have had their own thing, and I'm not here to talk about that. I'm not a man, right? But I will say that the men are more built for it than us. We are not built for this shit, ladies. We don't know how to be alone. These men have been bottling up their emotions and not sharing them with anybody since they were 6, 7, 8 years old. Some of us have never done that. We've always had someone to talk to, a friend, a family member, a significant other, something. And it seems like in 2025, the girls are running out of options because the dating market is terrible. Y'all are literally making fun of girls that are in happy, healthy relationships, saying that having a boyfriend is embarrassing.
What?
Miserables. And then y'all also don't have any friends, because anytime somebody reposts something that you disagree with, oh, that's how you feel about immigration policy, you're not my friend anymore. Now y'all don't have any fucking friends. Like it's not gonna end well if your requirement for somebody to have a relationship with you is that they have to be on the exact same page with you 100% of the time. No one is. We are all people with our own thoughts, feelings, emotions, and ideas. And if you don't respect that in another person, then of course you're going to be by yourself. There's no one else that's going to fit that mold. I'll have to learn healthy communication skills. You have to learn healthy relationship skills. Go to therapy if you need to, do something. But if you are sitting at home right now and you don't have 5 friends that you can call, no man, and your family members just don't get you, I promise the only common denominator in all of those scenarios is...
That right there set the feminist movement back at least 15 years. Some of these women who are experiencing this so-called female loneliness epidemic will shame or belittle a woman who is in a happy relationship all because they're miserable.
One thing about long-term, like chronic singleness that I have a really hard time explaining to people is this concept of not being anyone's person. And I think often when single people, I've had this conversation with other single people, of course, but like when we try to explain this concept to married people, to our friends who are in long-term relationships, to our families, they seem to think that it's coming from some sort of like self-pitying, woe is me place. And I just want you to hear me saying this for what it is, which is the truth. I am no one's person. I do not have a person. I am no one's first choice. I am no one's first call. I am not the person that someone texts first thing in the morning or last thing before they go to bed. I am no one's, hey, I got home safe. Hey, I'm on my way. There is no one on this planet that exists that is that for me or that I am that for them.
You put me in such an uncomfortable situation.
I am loved. I am extremely loved. I have friends who love me. I have parents who love me. I have the Lord of this universe that loves me, but I do not have a person or a partner who is my person. I think people hear this and they think it's coming from some sort of like self-pitying, like, oh, I'm so sad place. But it is objective truth that I am no one's person and I do not have a person. And does that suck sometimes? Absolutely. Like, are there a lot of days that I really wish I had a person where like I go on these really fun solo adventures? I love doing them. They're so fun. Are there days that I like wish I had someone to share it with? Absolutely. I try really hard to romanticize my life and to not let being alone stop me from doing the things I want to do. I travel, I go to restaurants, I go on adventures, I go hiking, I go camping, I go to the beach. I go out in this world because you have to, because otherwise like you're just wasting your life. And I don't know how long I will be single, and I don't want to eventually, if I do get to meet my person, I don't want to meet them and realize that I had all this time that I just wasted and I wasn't really living life and I wasn't growing and becoming the person that I wanted to be before I met them.
Long story short, she can't accept the fact that she's single and is doing multiple activities in hopes to fill this void because she's lonely. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of the Female Loneliness Epidemic. Hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.